Let's just get to the basement quickly.
The three of them head down into the basement.
That storm came around so quickly.
Half of the roof fell in, and yeah, it did.
Are you sure it's not bad luck from Yvonne?
She doesn't control the weather, Ford, and I'm really glad she doesn't.
Today has been the worst day of my life.
Haven't you had days that have been just as bad?
Maybe, but multiple things have happened today. Usually, it's only one bad thing.
Things are going to get better.
That's easy for you to say, Mum.
Kara?
Autumn notices Kara sleeping on a large boulder.
Autumn, why are you out in the storm?
I was just heading back home, but why are you, sleeping on a rock?
Because I'm homeless, aren't I?
You understand why your family hate you, don't you?
I pushed Johnny's best friend down the stairs and I murdered Madison's best friend. Of course I understand.
Look, you need to remain safe somewhere whilst the storm is going on.
I'll be fine.
I'll help you sneak in.
Alright, fine, but if I get in trouble, it's your fault.
No, it's yours because you messed up your relationships in the first place.
Whatever.
I hope they get back soon. The weather isn't good.
I'm sure they'll come back, Livie.
Raylan opens the curtain slightly.
It's almost pitch black now.
I think the internet's out because of the storm. I can't even ask my parents if they're okay.
Livie, they'll be fine. I promise.
You can't promise that, Raylan.
Wait, Johnny came around earlier?
Yeah, he did. He really wanted to see me. He couldn't stay for long, but I was glad to have spoken to him.
I'm assuming he had to get back to Ford, but I'm glad that he wants to see us as much as he wants to see him.
Yeah, he said Ford needed him, but I'm also really glad he got back before the storm started. I've definitely heard a few tiles falling off roofs.
He missed the worst part of it. He should be fine. And Ford's gonna need everyone's support. He's been through so much in these past few weeks.
I know. I feel so awful.
No one could have stopped Yvonne. When she's determined, she won't stop. Ford had a lucky escape.
They were in time to save Ford, but not Liliana.
Autumn unlocks the front door, glancing into the living room.
What on earth?
The roof fell in?
It's worse than what you did last week.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Where is everyone?
Basement, probably.
Alright then, let's go.
I can't.
Autumn had already gone, forcing Kara to follow her.
Hey, Autumn.
Hey,
Kara also emerges from the shadow.
Kara,
What are you doing here?
she was sleeping on a rock. I had to take her in because of the storm.
She's not staying here for long. She hit Ford in the face and partly destroyed the living room, as well as what she did to Ford, Michaela, and Kelly before.
You don't really care about me. You just want an excuse to get your car out. At least Johnny's genuine and hates her because he cares about me.
Of course I care about you.
Please, Lila, I already know the truth.
let's not argue, please. Kara, you're leaving as soon as the storm ends.
Whatever. Nice to know no one wants me.
Why would anyone want to see you again after what you did?
No one would.
It's been a long day. This morning, I was...
A lot has happened in the last 10 hours.
She'll be fine, Ford.
It's easy for you to see. I hate how fast gossip spreads. Everyone knows about what Yvonne did now. And me.
I'm saying that to help.
Mum, you're making him feel worse. If you have nothing useful to say, don't talk. He's already annoyed at you for blaming him for everything that's happened, which I am too.
What did I come into?
Don't worry, it's been like this for a week or two.
That sucks.
What you did to Ford and everyone else sucks, Kara.
I deserved that.
Yes, you did.
It's awful out there. I wish I could see Raylan.
You're not her only friend, and you wouldn't be able to visit her right now.
I know. I want things to go back to how they were, Edward.
You finally admitted it?
I shouldn't let what happened to Chloe hold me down. I should move on, be nice to people, and accept the present as it comes.
I'm really glad you realized that.
There they are.
Dana, Livie, and Raylan watch out of the window as Cassie and Nico walk up the drive. They're laughing together and smiling, soaking wet.
They seem happy.
That's what you want, right?
It is. It's just going to feel so different now that the four of us are a family again. Where's Noah, anyways?
Here.
Noah!
Cassie and Nico step in via the front door.
I'm so glad you're okay. I was worried.
We're fine, don't worry.
Talk tomorrow, Cassie?
Of course.
Nico heads upstairs.
Livie,
Yeah?
thank you.
Of course. But thank Dana and Raylan as well.
Thank you, Dana. Raylan.
Livie smiles and watches Cassie go upstairs.
Them two getting on well then.
I'm still angry you were the reason they split up, but yeah, they are.
That's good.
Whatever.
Livie turns back to Dana and Raylan.
If you want to sleep over, Raylan, there's a spare room. I mean, it's quite stormy and, everyone's angry at Rose for what she did to Ford.
Absolutely.
I'll get it ready for you.
You're right, and you finally admit that. I guess us two are stuck here together now. I hope Ford's okay. Please don't pretend you care. I wasn't pretending. You didn't care before, Mom. Please, just leave Ford alone. I wasn't. You have no idea what he's going through.
I hope Amber is going to be okay. She'll cool off eventually.
She's going to be nicer to Ford now, right?
Yeah, I think she is.
Are you and her still, you know?
Probably.
I love seeing people happy.
Most people aren't happy right now. Not after what happened this morning.
Things will get better, though.
Try and convince Ford that.
And Freddie.
I haven't heard much about Liliana's brother. I think he's trying to stay under the radar. I really don't blame him. I know that Ford hates the publicity. He just wants to keep his personal life to himself. But he doesn't get a choice.
That's not fair for him. Isn't he famous after that video he made went viral?
Sort of, yeah.
I just hope he's coping.
I'll ask Amber after she talks to him. I believe she wants to sort out their relationship.
And I hope they do.
Even though she hated my overprotectiveness, sometimes she was considerate of me.
Freddie, what if something happens to you?
Happens to me?
Well, you know what happened to Dad, and I know someone has motives against us. I care about you. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Since when have you cared about me?
Since forever.
You never seem to broadcast it.
Do I have to? Sometimes feelings are best kept inside you.
I suppose that does make sense. I don't think about feelings that much.
Well, you really should.
I'll try. She never really expressed her care for me until then. Never really talked about it afterwards either.
I'm really glad you're making friends too, bro.
Me too. I'm glad I made friends with him. He seems really nice.
Just be careful. Don't let anyone get to you, and please, can we not move again?
I promise we'll never move again. I think we'll settle in here.
Thanks, Eric.
Of course. I can see that you're genuinely happy here. And so am I.
Shall we play a few board games while the storm is heavy? I won't be able to sleep like this.
Sure, I love playing games.
I'll get some of the cupboard.
The internet's down. I can't even check my phone.
You don't need to be on your phone. Let's just chat or do something together.
I hope Livie and everyone's okay.
Stop being paranoid. Everyone will be fine. I truly promise.
If you say so.
I do. I miss her.
Huh? What?
Sorry. The storm just, reminded me.
Of what?
Kelly.
Rainbow.
I'm sorry. I just really miss her.
I know. Me too.
How can I make the pain go away?
You can't. It'll be there forever, Rainbow.
I just wish she was here.
Ford, I'm still sorry, you know?
I don't need your apology, Kara.
I feel awful for you.
Or your pity.
Kara, shut up or leave.
It's stormy out there, though.
Then keep quiet and leave Ford alone. He's not going to accept your apology. You also don't learn.
What do you mean I don't learn?
You hit Ford last week. Maybe it was in the heat of the moment, but he was being nice to you, and then you swung around and hit him in the face with a lamp.
Leave it, Johnny.
I should have just left you on that rock, Kara.
No, you shouldn't have.
Kara, stop.
Why should I? I apologized and no one seems to care.
You killed someone, and you hurt me.
Isn't that selfish?
What?
He's not being selfish. He's stating the facts. You pushed him down the stairs. No one is ever going to forget that, or the fact that you killed Kelly in that shed.
Surprised you still want to put up a fight for it when Liliana is in a hospital bed.
You haven't changed one bit, Kara. I really thought you had.
What's the point of trying now that you don't care?
Because being mean is horrible.
Maybe you deserve to know what it's like to lose a friend for.
My best friend almost died because of Yvonne. I already know what it's like. And you want Liliana to not survive? I can't believe you.
No, it was... And Johnny didn't deserve his accident.
It wasn't an accident. And you think Liliana deserved it. And Johnny didn't... Just because he's your brother?
Yes, she was so dishonest to you.
For a legitimate reason. She didn't deserve to be shoved to her death.
She's not dead, Ford.
Whatever.
Ford, Kara, just stop.
Kara, leave now.
So now you care?
Ford.
Maybe you should have been pushed instead.
Me?
No, Ford, seeing how he only cares about idiots instead of who he should care about. Won't even accept my apology.
When you treat him like this, why would he?
He needs to know what he's doing wrong.
I wasn't, and why should I have been pushed?
Because you made friends with Eliana and didn't even learn your lesson. You trusted Liliana, and she broke it.
It wasn't like that.
You've made too many mistakes, Ford. You don't even learn. Maybe I should teach you your lesson.
You already pushed me down a staircase and left me paralyzed for a month. What more do you want?
For you to accept me. And for you to admit that Liliana deserved to be pushed.
I will do neither of those things, Kara.
Then don't come running to me when your whole life goes down in flames.
Why would I come running to you about anything?
I hope Liliana doesn't survive now.
What?
Ford's eyes start welling up with tears, then without another word he dashes up the steps.
Ford, wait!
Oh no.
Kara, you...
Johnny dashes after Ford, who'd managed to unlatch the front door. Thunder crashed through the sky.
Ford, don't!
Johnny, I'm sorry.
Without another word, Ford runs out of the door and into the raging storm.
I'm gonna kill my sister for this!
Johnny's just about to run after Ford when Lila yells.
Johnny, don't! It's too dangerous!
Ford's out there on his own!
If you go out there, the consequences will be 100 times worse.
Where's Ford going? Who's going to help him? Mom, please!
Kara, you're to blame for this.
Kara walks out of the door without another word.
I hope she doesn't go for Ford. What came over her tonight? We need to get out there.
Johnny, no.
Ford!